Worlds. My favorite time of the year as a League esports fan, and even though I do not plan to make videos on here anymore, I just had to have a little yapping session with you guys, so please indulge me and yourselves as I talk about my favorite storylines from Worlds 2025. Let me be the Captain Obvious and start with the obvious, Faker. Oh well, he has the potential to win a sixth, which sounds crazy to even say out loud. You know, we have this one player who won 5 World Championships and is still playing at the highest level. I wonder, not saying it would be easy or anything, but what if he goes for the 6th one and the 7th one in the next few years? Wouldn't it be beyond crazy? Cause I swear to you it would. I mean, one could say no one else is touching anywhere near even 5 World Championships anytime soon, but yeah, it's crazy to think he's not like retiring this year even if he wins, you know. And with Faker, what I would personally want to see in this tournament is either T1 win it all in dominant fashion, or they get taken down in a close series by one of the following teams / players I'll be telling you right now. First off, Peanut, the last nut, the absolute last chance at Worlds he will ever have, cause he's going for military service next year, so we are losing him for good this time. I mean, he's a legend, right? And he has won it all except for Worlds. If he and his team HLE pulls it off, it would be a wonderful redemption story for him. Some might say we watched him choke at Worlds multiple times in the past, and yeah, if he can make it up for that before his time with League is over, I really think it would be nice for him. The reason why I rate this particular narrative higher above Chovy, Ruler, Gen.G is I love Zeka and Zeus way too much. What can I say? Especially my man Zeka. I know he hasn't been his best lately, but ever since Worlds 22 with that Silas melee mid-meta, I just love this dude. He stole my heart like he was stealing those ultimates left and right. Like, just how crazy was his performance against Scott in the quarterfinals? You all remember that, right? He solo killed him like what, 3-4 times, Silas versus Akali, so yeah, it would be incredible to see him win again. Let alone do it with Peanut, Zeus, and the rest of the HLE squad. You cannot tell me this is not absolute perfect cinema script right here. As I said, I mainly root for them for the sake of Zeka, Peanut, and Zeus. Still though, the rest of HLE I also rate very highly. Viper as an AD carry has been amazing since forever. Delight, he had some weird moments, yeah, but in general he's more than okay. I guess we can't complain, right? So I'm telling you all, HLE can win this. It's not like a 1 in a million chance. They are obviously one of the favorites right now, below Gen.G, and I think the moment the knockout stage starts, we will have some incredible teasers talking all about quote-unquote the last nut by Peanut. That's just so funny, by the way. I'm never getting tired of it, just so you know. Now I know I probably should have opened this video talking about how Chovy is most likely getting his first ever world championship, cause oh boy, does the Gen.G look incredible in this tournament so far. They stomped T1, it was a best of 1, but still I would call it a statement win. I mean, I don't think I need to reinvent the wheel when it comes to analyzing why and just how successful Gen.G is. The entire roster speaks for itself to handle all that. Chovy, Ruler, Keen, Canyon, and this new support they got over the hands, Duro man, Duro. I gotta tell you, it's beyond crazy how well he's performing on his first year with this roster. Look, honestly, we can spend the next whatever minutes this video has on talking about how great Gen.G is. Yet, instead of doing that, I wanna give you a reminder, okay? Chovy is the best laning mid laner in the world, probably the best player, period. But when it comes to Worlds, man, when it comes to Worlds, there's always something up with him. It's not just him, of course. Gen.G overall has been underperforming heavily at Worlds compared to their stellar domestic showings. Cause you know, when we look back, in 2022 they lost to DRX in the semis. Okay, that was a miracle run, right? However, in 2023 they got knocked out once again in the knockout stage by BLG, who went on to lose to Weibo Gaming, so yeah, like that wasn't a good look for Gen.G at all. It's like there's this mental block or something, I don't know what it is exactly, but even though they seem so strong on paper, they always disappoint themselves and their fans. Talking about on paper and such, you may ask, why are you laughing? I don't know if it's just me, but last year, when Gen.G drove T1 as their opponent in the semis, I was looking at it from a purely logical perspective at first, thinking there's just no way T1 pulls it off cause Gen.G has been beating them up all year, you know? Then somehow, someway, T1 literally pulled that Cat Williams meme. Instead of explaining, let me just show it to you.
Yeah, on paper, they're a better team. Right. They have all the assets and resources that we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't. Wow.
In my eyes, that was Faker and Chovy, you know. Faker said, yeah, you look better, but are you? The teaser for that series pretty much revolved around the same story as well. Definitely one of the best teasers, so I hope if T1 wins this year, they go through Gen.G again. Or if Gen.G wins, we finally see Chovy dethroning Faker directly. Either way, I would want it to be them facing off each other in like a close series that does the world stage justice. It may sound like I'm playing it safe, leaning on both sides. Honestly though, both T1 and Gen.G winning are part of my favorite potential storylines in Worlds 2025. I'm going to add just one more thing, okay? When I think this through and like match Gen.G up against all the other best teams in this tournament, such as AL, T1 and HLE, I think they beat them all on a given day. The paradox here is I still don't think they will win Worlds this year. At this point, Chovy needs to step up and prove he can look the best and be the best at the same time. I personally think he's the kind of player who can win multiple worlds, not just one, yet I gotta see him prove it first. Until then, I'm not going to have Gen.G as my favorite. No, I'm not going to do that. One major change for Gen.G this year is, of course, compared to last year, not only is Lehan's gone, Ruler is also back. So in terms of narratives, if Gen.G ends up becoming the one to face Faker at the finals, the semis or whatever, I just know the teaser and the hype will be chef's kiss. That pretty much covers why I want and believe these 3 Korean teams to win or make deep runs at least. Sorry KT Rollercoaster, I'm not including you here, you are not invited to the party, cause instead of you, I'ma go with AL. The real hope of LPL, one might say. Honestly, AL looks very good, they can't be counted out, and if anyone is going to get it done for LPL, it's anyone's legend. You get it right? I'm sorry. I'm gonna cut it short here and tease you a bit, cause you know what, maybe I do an entire video talking about AL, not from like a storyline / narrative perspective, but actual league gameplay. Would you want that? Please say you do if you wanna see me around again. Subscribe, and I need you to do something before you leave, okay? Comment your absolute hottest take you think no one else has, but you are extremely confident in regards to Worlds 2025, and I think I'll be featuring you on my next video in some way, shape or form. We shall see together, so until the next time, take care, bye bye.